Hello guys, welcome back to the course on data science. Myself Jayesh and I will be your course instructor for this course. तो guys हमने previously सिंपल लीनियर रिग्रेशन टॉपिक पे बात किया था, वहां पे मैंने आपको थ्योरेटिकल कंसेप्ट के बारे में बताया था। तो आज हम बात करने वाले हैं वही सिंपल लीनियर रिग्रेशन के बारे में, बट टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट हाउ टू इम्प्लीमेंट द सिंपल लीनियर रिग्रेशन इन पाइथन कोड। तो दोस्तों प्लीज आप मेरे हर स्टेप को फॉलो कीजिए और जो भी मैं कोडिंग में भूलता हूँ उसको आप नोट डाउन किया करो। अगर आपने पिछला वीडियो नहीं देखा होगा तो प्लीज उसको जाके देखिए, मैंने उसकी लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में डाल रखी है, तो फटाफट से जाके उसको खत्म करिए। सो विदाउट स्पेंडिंग लॉट ऑफ टाइम हियर, आई कांट वेट टू सी यू इनसाइड द कोर्स सेक्शन।
Hello guys, welcome to the today's practical session. We are going to talking about the simple linear regression model using Python. So first of all, let me familiarize you with the types of regression. So the first topic is simple linear regression, जिसके बारे में मैं आज बात करूंगा. The next is multiple linear regression, where we will have more than one independent variable. The third part is polynomial regression. Fourth is support vector regression. Part 5 is the decision tree regression and sixth part is the random forest regression. So इन सब पार्ट्स के बारे में हम बाद में बात करेंगे, बट आज मैं सिंपल लीनियर रिग्रेशन के बारे में बात करूंगा. तो चलो अब फटाफट से मेन टॉपिक पे आ जाते हैं, दैट इज सिंपल लीनियर रिग्रेशन. गाइस, इसका थियोरेटिकल कंसेप्ट मैंने पिछले ट्यूटोरियल में दिया है, अगर आपने उसको नहीं देखा तो फर्स्ट उसको देखिए. मैंने उस ट्यूटोरियल का लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में डाला है, तो प्लीज फटाफट से उस लिंक पे क्लिक करके वो वीडियो को पहले देख लीजिए. ओके, सो लेट्स गो इनसाइड द फोल्डर सिंपल लीनियर रिग्रेशन. Now here you can see the two files. First is salary-data.csv and second is the Python notebook. First of all, I will explain you what is salary-data.csv. Okay, so here is the data set. Now here you can see that the first column is the years experience column and second is the salary column. तो मैंने आपको फर्स्ट लेक्चर में बता दिया था कि सिंपल लीनियर रिग्रेशन में देयर इज वन डिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल एंड वन independent variable. Okay, so here you can see that the year experience is the independent variable and salary is depend on it, like more the experience more the salary, and less experience less salary. So here salary is dependent on the year's experience. Fine. Okay, so here we got 31, I mean excluding this we have 30 rows of data and we have 2 columns. Fine. So let's go inside this Python notebook, and here today we are going to implement the Python code inside this file. Please guys follow my steps clearly. Okay, now first of all I will import the data set salary-data.csv from my local directory. I have to wait until it's get connected. Okay, now it's initializing. Okay, fine, it's connected. Now first of all I will select this file selector. Okay, fine. So here I have imported the salary-data.csv file. Now first of all I will be clicking on this text button, and now in the previous tutorial, I mean in the data processing tutorial, the first phase was to import the libraries, right? So first of all I will write it in the text format as a comment, that what the step we have to follow. So first step is importing the libraries. So the first three main important libraries are, first is NumPy, second is Pandas and third is Matplotlib. तो मैंने आपको लास्ट ट्यूटोरियल में ये बता दिया था कि NumPy ये ऐसी मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट लाइब्रेरी है जो NumPy library is used to create the arrays because the machine learning model will expect the inputs in the features of arrays. So it is a most important library. The second is Pandas library. By using Pandas library, we can import the dataset. We can read the CSV file or TSV files or any kind of datasets. Third is Matplotlib. So by using Matplotlib, we can draw some beautiful charts, or we can visualize the data which is in the tabular format. So fine, let's import the libraries first. Import pandas as PD. Import matplotlib dot pyplot as PLT. Okay, so here NP, PD and PLT are these all are just shortcut to call those NumPy, Pandas and Matplotlib library respectively. Fine, so let's run this code cell. Press shift and enter to execute. Okay, well done. We have successfully run the code cell. Fine. So the next step is importing the dataset. So let me first of all insert the comment. Import the dataset. As I have already told you that we will be working on this salaryData.csv dataset. So to read the dataset, what we have to do? We have to call this method read CSV. So by using this method, we can read the CSV file. So the name of this salary file is written inside the quotes. salaryData.csv. Fine. So let's execute this code cell. If you want to see whether this file is imported correctly, then you can see the top 5 rows by using method head. So I am running this cell. Okay, fine. So we got the first 5 rows of this dataset. Here you can see the name of the headers, years experience as well as salary. Okay, so these are the first 5 rows. So we can say that this dataset file is imported correct. The next step is we have to get the variable, that is dependent variable and independent variable. So in this case you can see that the independent variable is years experience and dependent variable is salary. So I have to get them separately. So first of all I will write the comment getting the x and y variable. Okay, so x equals to df. This df is representing the data frame which we have imported. So df.iloc. This column simply represents that we have to take all the rows in the dataset. So from 0 to the last row, and we have to take the first column. So in this case, how we can take the first column? We have to go from column to -1. So I used here the -1. It means that this -1 represents the last column, and it is beside this colon. It means that this is the excluded upper bound. So upper bound is always excluded in the indexing system of Python. So it will only take the years experience column. Now we have to take the dependent variable. So okay, fine. This means we are taking all the rows, and now we have to import this column. So I will just use -1 dot values. Okay guys, so let's execute this cell. Okay, fine, it's executed successfully. So now the next step will be splitting the dataset into training set and test set. So first of all, let me write the comment that we have to split the data. So splitting the data. So for splitting the data, we will call the library scikit-learn. And from scikit-learn library we are going to import model selection module. From there we will be importing the function train test split. So import train test split. Okay, so let's xtrain, xtest, ytrain, ytest. ओके, सो अभी मैं आपको ये बताऊंगा कि हम xtrain, xtest, ytrain और ytest को इसलिए बना रहे कि यू कैन सी इन द salary data.csv dataset. In this case we will be split the sum of the dependent variable into training and test set and sum of the independent variable into training and test set. So इस training set के ऊपर we will fit our linear regression model so that model can learn through this training set, and after the remaining test set we will be going to run our linear regression model on the xtest, and we are going to predict the result what the model is gonna predict. So by using method train test split, I will be giving the attribute x, y, test size. Here test size refers to the proportion of data which we are going to split. So in this case I will be using test size as 0.2. This means that I will be putting 20% of data as training set, as test set, and 80% of the data as training set. Fine. Now I will be providing another attribute that is random state. So here I will be putting the random state 0. It means that whenever I will be running the model, at each time I will not get the different value. I will get the same value as previous state. Okay, so let's execute this model. Let's execute this code cell. Okay, fine. So we executed this properly. Now after this step we have to fit the linear regression model in xtrain and ytrain. Okay, so let me first insert the comment that fitting the linear regression model on the training set. Please guys note all these steps because these steps are more important. This will tell you how to apply actions using specific functions. So to import the linear regression, we will use the most important library, that is scikit-learn library, which we used in the previous case. So now from sklearn dot linear model, see here we are going to use linear model, and from that we are going to import linear regression class. Okay, so let me create the object of linear regression first. Okay, fine. So here I don't have to give any kind of attributes because I want to put all those attributes values as default. I am going to fit the linear regression model into xtrain and ytrain. Fit lr dot fit method, I will call the fit method, then xtrain ytrain. Okay, so model is going to learn on the basis of xtrain and ytrain, how ytrain is dependent on the xtrain. Okay, so here let's execute this code cell. Now the next step is, after fitting this linear regression model, we have to predict the values of output on the basis of the test set. Okay, so text predict the result, enter. So ypred, I will be give the name of output values as ypred. So lr dot, we are going to use the same object which is already fitted, which is already trained on the basis of xtrain and ytrain. So model has already learned and fitted it with the linear regression. Now we are going to predict the output of this model on the basis of the same object by using the xtest. Fine. I have to call the method predict. This method is gonna predict the output values. This method will predict the output of xtest on the basis of learned model linear regression. Okay, let's execute this code cell. Okay, so it's executed properly. Now we are going to visualize the result. Visualize the result using plot. So first of all, we have to visualize the training set. Fine. So let me enter another text cell and then to write visualize the training set. Now here we are going to call the PLT module and we will be going to plot the scatter plot between xtrain and ytrain first. Here I will use the color of the plots to be red and I will label this plot as actual data, as xtrain and ytrain or actual data. Now I am going to plot the another plot. There I will use the x-axis as xtrain, and now this plot is the predicted plot. So for this I have to use the linear regression object, that is LR, and by using the method predict, I am gonna predict the result for X train. Color for this plot, here I am putting it as blue, and I will label this plot as predicted data. I am drawing the scatter plot and the normal plot just to compare how the model has plotted the predicted data compared to actual data. So I will give the label to the x-axis using plt.x label method. Now I will label the x as years of experience because it is the independent variable, and you have already seen in the data set that we have years of experience as the independent column. Then we will set the label of y-axis as salary because this is the dependent variable, and then finally we are going to call this legend method just to show this label on the plot, and the final step is plt.show. So by this method we will be generating the plot. Let's run this cell, press shift and enter to execute this cell. So here we got the data. So here we got the best fitted line according to the linear regression model. Here you can see that these red points are showing this is the actual data, how the years of experience and salary are related to each other, and here I got the best fitted line. This is the linear regression model, so we can use this model in the future to predict the salary of any employee on the basis of his years of experience. Now let's visualize the test data. Let me insert it in the comment. So visualizing the test data. Okay, fine. This cell. So here we will do the same. Here I will copy it, and I will copy and paste into this code cell. And just what change we have to do here, instead of training set, here we are using the test data. So what I have to replace, I have to replace this X train with X test, Y train with the Y test. We can put we will put the color same, but label will also be the same. Now here in the plot section I am gonna change X train to X test, and instead of using this lr.predict, as I have already predicted this ypred, that is the output result on the basis of X test, so I will use this ypred here. Ypred, this will be the y-axis value. I will put the rest of the attributes to be the same. Now here X label will be years of experience, Y label I will put the same. In the previous code I forgot to put the title of this graph, but here I am going to put the title of the graph is salary versus years of experience. It is for the test set, right? So test set. Fine, so let's execute this code cell. Please press shift and enter. Okay, so here we got this predicted data on the basis of a linear regression model. Here you can see that this line is the best fitted line, and this is approximately passing through all those points. So this is the So finally guys, this was the last step of our linear regression model. I hope that you guys have understand this simple linear regression topic. Thank you so much.
आपको अगर ये वीडियो पसंद आई होगी तो प्लीज लाइक बटन पे क्लिक कीजिए। अगर आप इस चैनल पे नए हो तो सब्सक्राइब बटन दबाना मत भूलिएगा और साथ साथ बेल आइकॉन को भी प्रेस कर लेना, तो आपको आने वाली हर नोटिफिकेशन की जानकारी मिलती रहेगी। थैंक यू सो मच।